I am Cleopatra VII, Queen of Egypt, the last ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty. They call me a seductress, a temptress, a queen who brought empires to their knees. But let history remember me for what I was: a ruler, a strategist, and a woman who fought to save her kingdom in the shadow of Rome. I was born into chaos in 69 BCE, inheriting a fragile throne and a fractured Egypt. But I was not like the queens who came before me. I spoke the language of my people, mastered diplomacy, and studied the sciences of Alexandria. At 18, I battled my own brother for rule, and at 21, I allied myself with the most powerful man in the world, Julius Caesar. Do not mistake my alliances for weakness. They were calculated moves of survival. With Caesar's support, I reclaimed my throne and restored Egypt's prosperity. Together, we bore a son, Caesarion, who I hoped would one day rule as both Roman and Egyptian king. But when Caesar fell to the Ides of March, I knew the tide was turning. Antony came next. Mark Antony, general of Rome, became my partner in love and power. Together we ruled the East, standing firm against Octavian's ambitions. Our fleets battled Rome itself at Actium, a desperate fight for our survival. Even in defeat, I would not let Egypt fall easily. When Octavian marched upon Alexandria, I refused to walk as a prisoner in his triumph. I held an asp to my chest and embraced death on my own terms. My kingdom fell, but my legacy endured. For centuries, they reduced me to stories of beauty, forgetting that it was my intellect and ambition that made me unforgettable. I am Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile, the last pharaoh of Egypt. Let them say what they will about my loves and alliances. What matters is that I stood against the tide of history and ruled until the very end. My death marked the fall of Egypt, but my story will never fade.